Mr. Mayor, members of council, David Smith, living in Scottsdale. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of an issue here, but what I'd really like for us to be able to do, like for you to be able to do, is segregate the two issues. They're certainly the very beneficial and laudable goal of finding a new home for the Impact Church. But we need not forget that behind the church is still a residential development. And that's what I'd like to focus my comments on. I was here in 2011 as your city treasurer when you looked at this project when it was all 12 acres for residential. And in a split decision, you decided to reject that proposal, and I think very smartly so. The only difference now is that we've moved the apartments to the back lot, and they abut the 55 zone rather than some of them encroaching onto it. I still think the proximity to the airport is a problem, but I'm not the expert there. And I guess if the Airport Commission didn't have a problem with it, I'll leave that as it is. But I would urge you to think about this and other apartment projects in a more concise way, I guess is a way to say it. These are described as luxury multifamily units. I don't know how you get to multifamily, and I don't even know whether we should be using that comment for these or a lot of the other apartments. A lot of people say our objective ought to be to bring more families into Scottsdale. Let's make it more family friendly. But these units, and these aren't uncommon, these units are an average 755 square feet per unit. That's what the application says. They expect they're going to have 805 people living in these units. And that works out mathematically to 17 square feet per person. I don't know how that can be a multifamily unit. 17 square feet per person, 241 square feet. It just doesn't make sense that that can be attracting families into Scottsdale. These aren't, I think, multifamily units, they're multi-people units. And I don't even know what luxury amounts to, whether that's a stainless steel hood in the kitchen or what it is. But you've got to, I think, look at these units and try to figure out, are we really doing something that's going to be special to Scottsdale, that's going to improve life for the residents of Scottsdale, not the people moving in, but for the existing residents of Scottsdale. I would urge you to explore what is the idea of multifamily and how is that really consistent with what we're being proposed. What's the idea of luxury? How do we define that? And most importantly, ask, as you should, I think, for this and in many other projects, what is the benefit for the existing Scottsdale residents? Thank you for your time.